So let's say someone identified a thought that brought them stress, and the thought they identified, for example, was, he doesn't care about me, or she doesn't care about me, or you can put that fill in your own, that person,
right.
Your own name, that other person's name. So the first question you would ask yourself, he doesn't care about you. Is it true? And the second question is, can you absolutely know that it's true, that he doesn't care about you? And then the third question I just love, Steve, it's how do you react when you believe that?
That is an incredible question.
Yeah, what happens to your life when you think that thought? And then just to sit quietly in these four questions, and in this case, the third one, what happens to your life when you believe the thought that people don't like you, or a specific person doesn't like you? What happens to your body? What happens to your feelings? How do you treat that person? How do you treat yourself? Isn't that where your addictions kick in? Our mind is the cause of our addiction. Original cause. So again, this is not a little thing. This is the key to your hearts. This is the key to your freedom, the end of your own sufferings, to sit in these questions. So the fourth question, who would you be without that thought? He doesn't care about you. And just sit in that and get still. Look at your life the way you have lived it, only without the thought, he doesn't care about me. And notice and get still in it. So the work is four questions and a turnaround. Those were the four questions. And then the turnaround, he doesn't care about me, so we find opposites. One opposite is, he does care about me. So now consider that. My goodness, could that be as true or truer? And then begin to find examples of where that could be true. And get still and really find them. Open your mind to them. And then another turnaround, when you've completed that, he doesn't care about me. Another turnaround is, I don't care about me. And get very still and find all the ways, examples of how that's true. How do you feed you? Do you exercise you? Do you look at the self-talk in your head about you? Do you attack you? Do you tear you to shreds? Like, I'm so stupid. I did it wrong. There's something wrong with me. No one likes me. I'm unacceptable. Those thoughts that we aim at ourselves, I don't like me. I don't like me. Just sit in that and consider it. So the original thought, he doesn't care about me. Another turnaround, I don't care about him. Could that possibly be as true or truer? And then you begin to find ways that you have hurt that person or slighted that person or maybe you just gave him the look. That look that,
right.
Just in case he missed his wrongs. And maybe you have gossiped about him, talked about him. We're the teachers. We're all teaching. That's not a choice. It's just, what are we teaching? What are we teaching the people that we're with and our children through example? But as long as we believe our thoughts, we have got to teach hate. We have got to teach fear. We have got to teach resentment. We have got to teach war. And, war doesn't end on this planet until we end it within ourselves. So that's what I'm inviting people to. The end of the war with itself. And when that happens, there's no way that you can do war with other people. That's the power of self-love.
I'm telling you, folks, this is going to be an amazing show. We're speaking with Byron Katie. She's the author of 3 best-selling books, Loving What Is, I Need Your Love, Is That True? And the recently published 1,000 Names for Joy, Living in Harmony with the Way Things Are. I've read all 3, and I want to talk about it a little bit when we get back. I strongly suggest you pick up these books. Her website is thework.com. That's thework.com. You're listening to Empowered Living. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're listening to Empowered Living, Life, the Truth, and Being Free. I'm your host, Steve Maraboli. For more information about A Better Today, our speeches, programs, seminars, and live event schedule, please visit abettertoday.com or stevemaraboli.com. You'll also find access to our newsletter that you can sign up for, as well as all past show archives, over 50-some-odd hours. Every single radio show that I've had is available for free for you to listen to, download. You could burn onto a disc, throw it on your iPod, whatever you like. We've had some of the most amazing guests. Last year in 2008 is going to be the same, so feel free to listen, pass it along, again, at abettertoday.com. We're speaking with Byron Katie. She's got one job, and that's to teach people how to end their own suffering. She helps you break free and live your life with an open mind and really set yourself free. She's back at the program today. Katie, when I think about the work, when I've been wanting to have you on, I've also had the pleasure of meeting you, and I wanted to tell you what I think of the work and why I think it's so amazing. You know how ever since 9/11, I travel a lot, you travel a lot, and you go through security. I know when I go through security, my shoes are always off. I'm always pulled to the side of the line, and they really check. And what they're checking for is these, or terrorists, something that can cause damage. And it's a very scrutinous security system that we go through at the airports. And people are really happy that these systems are up because they feel safe, they feel protected. Now, to me, the work is like a security checkpoint for your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Because there's really while people are glad that the security checkpoints are at the airports, they have terrorizing thoughts all day long, and there's no security at all. And I really think that the work and the way that I use the work is definitely a security checkpoint. It's like forcing yourself to validate your fears, and the fears never pass the test.
Yeah, it's an amazing process. Like, terrorists are going to attack me, turned around, I'm attacking me. With the terrorists in my head in this moment. We live in a state of grace. We imagine terrorists when we think that thought, and we imagine the airport blowing up, and who's the terrorist in the airport? Well, that would be me standing there, terrorizing myself in the name of other innocent people, as I stand there in a state of absolute grace. And we take we take the state of grace, and we believe our thoughts, the images that validate that they're true, and like children, we're believing them. We become frightened, and we miss life as it really is, reality, which is total support, total love, it's everything we want right under our nose, but because we're attached to these thoughts that we're thinking and believing, we miss it. We miss it.